So bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. Worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul. Worship Your holy name. The sun comes up, it's a new day dawning. It's time to sing Your song again. Whatever may pass and whatever lies before me, let me be singing when the evening comes. So bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. Worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul. I worship Your holy name. You're rich in love and You're slow to anger. Your name is great and Your heart is kind. For all Your goodness I will keep on singing. 10,000 reasons for my heart to find. So bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. Worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul. I worship Your holy name. Bless the Lord. So bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. Worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul. Worship Your holy name. And on that day when my strength is failing, the end draws near and my time has come, still my soul will sing Your praise unending. 10,000 years and then forevermore. So bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. Worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul. I much it costs to see my sin up on that cross, and I'll never know how much it costs to see my sin up on that cross, and I'll never know how much it costs to see my sin up on that cross. And here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God. You are altogether lovely, altogether worthy, you're altogether wonderful to me. Here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely, you're altogether worthy, you're altogether wonderful to me. Here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely, you're altogether worthy, you're altogether wonderful to me. Sing like never before, oh my soul, I worship your holy name. I will worship your holy name. I will worship your holy name.
There's nothing
with a broken heart. You pick me up, now I'm set apart. From the ash I am born again, forever saved in the Savior's hands. You are more than the words could say. I follow you over all my days. I fix my eyes following your ways. Forever free in unending grace. Because you are my freedom. We lift you higher, lift you higher. Your love, never ending. Oh, oh, oh. You are alive in us. Nothing can take your place. You are all we need. Your love has set us free. Whoa, whoa. In the midst of your darkest night, let your love be the shining light, breaking chains that were holding me. You set your sun down to set me free, and everything of this world will fade. I'm pressing on till I see your face, and I will live and let your will be done. And I won't stop until your kingdom come. 'Cause you are my freedom. We lift you higher, lift you higher. Your love, never ending. Oh, oh, oh. You are alive in us. Nothing can take your place. You are all we need. Your love
Saved. That word is so packed with meaning. Salvation, saved. In the biblical context, the understanding of that word comes by understanding the Greek word of it, which is sozo. Sozo, a four-letter word that has so much meaning. We've learned this together. Today, we're going to be talking about saved as it refers to being rescued. I have to say, this one for me is the most personal and probably the most deep for me. I think it's probably best understood by understanding a relationship I had with my parents. As a kid, I didn't always make the best decisions. I remember this one time I was sent to my room for doing something wrong, and I was a teenager, and they said, "You can't come out of your room." Well, the rebellious side of me says, "Oh yeah, Mom and Dad, I'll show you." It was the second floor of an old farmhouse, and there was probably between my window and the ground, probably a good 25 feet or 20 feet. And I said, "I'll show you," and I jumped out the window. I jumped out the window, I got on my Honda three-wheeler, a 185, and I took off in the middle of the night to my girlfriend's house. But at that time, my parents didn't know where I was, and as I decided to make my way back to the house, I came across my father who was searching the streets for me. It was at that moment that I began to understand the Father's heart for a wayward son like me. And that story for me helps me understand how God the Father sees me, his son. This word saved means rescued, and he's rescued us from our sin, and he's rescued us from the curse and the broken relationship that happens when we sin. In the scriptures, in Acts chapter 4, we begin to unpack what Jesus has done for us as it relates to saved, being sozoed, to being rescued. Let's read this together. Acts chapter 4, verse 12. "And there is salvation," or sozo, "in no one else, for there is no other name under heaven given among men by which we are saved." Sozo. We have to go back to the very beginning of the scriptures to understand what this really means. You see, Satan deceived Adam and Eve, which caused them to disobey, to sin. And you know, in that disobedience, it caused separation between God and humanity. You see, Satan is always about creating separation. See, God has great things for us. Satan, who was in heaven, was cast out of heaven, and he's bent on destroying that relationship between God and us. You see, in that relationship, our Father in heaven, he wants to be close to us because he has good things for us. The problem is, man was never capable to redeem the relationship without the shedding of blood. This whole idea is there's penalty for sin. When there's separation, there has to be something that brings back a right relationship. And through the Old Testament, we realized that the penalty or sacrifice that had to be paid for sin was in the shedding of blood by an animal. So people either had to raise an animal or purchase an animal to be sacrificed. But here we go. Jesus comes into the scene. God sends his son Jesus, who willfully paid the penalty of our sin and became the sacrifice to restore our relationship with God. Oh my, did you catch that? Jesus paid the penalty for us. You see, Jesus allowed himself to be nailed and crucified to the cross because of his great love for all humanity, to rescue us from condemnation and the curse of sin. You see, this idea of being rescued from condemnation, we're all condemned except if we come under Jesus and what he's done for us on the cross. Sin places a curse on us, but Jesus going to the cross, the shedding of that blood, reverses the curse. That's why this idea of being saved, being rescued, it just does something to my heart. I realize what Jesus has done for us by me committing my life to him, that choosing to receive what he's done For us, by going to the cross, He's rescued me. He's rescued me from the punishment that I should deserve. He's rescued me from the condemnation that I should deserve. He's rescued me from that separation that sin has caused, and He's reunited me to my Father in heaven. Saved, being rescued, so powerful. Let's take a moment to pause to ponder these questions as it relates to this session. Take a moment to look at the robbers in your book. Identify those things that are keeping you from living the sozo life. There's no greater place to start in living a sozo life than understanding what it means to be saved, to be rescued. And this is what Jesus has done for us. He's rescued us. He's rescued our life from eternal separation from God. Let's receive what Jesus has done for us and thank Him often for taking our place on the cross and for setting us free from condemnation, from guilt, and shame. Saved, rescued. Live sozo.